just letting them know where I was at. I had all the adrenaline I need. And, I think we were all kind of 50-50 on what was going to happen. And when we kind of looked at Wieters, just, sometimes he can be your catcher can be the, kind of the deciding factor of how everything's coming out. He kind of looked at it and, thought that Sammy Solis was the best option for us. I know that's going to be I know you guys are probably going to second guess that, but look, these guys are here to make a decision. When they made that decision, I wasn't going to override anybody. These are pressure-packed situations, and they've done their homework and they've done their job to come up with the best scenario in that situation. Dusty all year has done that situation for us. That's everybody on the staff making that decision. They're making the best decision for the team. I understand it. And when they made that decision, I was behind it as well. I was just juiced out of my mind with adrenaline, and that's just how it is.
He looked like he was pissed that he was coming out of the game.
He looked like he still wanted to go because he's a gamer, but he didn't put up a fight like we've seen before.
He knew he had limitations with the hamstring. He didn't want to push it too far.
Look, I'm not going to criticize Dusty 100% for that decision because Wieters made the same decision.
Right.
All right. If it was me, if I'm Dusty Baker, I'm letting the pitch to Schwarber. That's just me. But if you're going to take him out, you can't go with the guy who's got a 6 ERA. You just can't do it. You can't try and save your season or salvage your season with your worst lefty in your bullpen, and that was the worst choice.
They love Rizzo thinking.
But again, you got to know that Madden's going to go to flip to a right bat.
Yeah, but again, just like tweaking the lineup, you got to kind of do what brought you there.
So I'm saying.
No, I agree
so
with
if you're
you.
going to go to reliever,
I wouldn't have tweaked the dumb lineup.
Kinsler.
I don't even think Bryce likes hitting second, by the way. I think historically he's never been too fond of that. He gets iced to hit third or fourth.
Well,
that's his comfort
you know
spot.
What? It's October. You hit wherever you're placed.
And he hasn't said anything, but I'm just telling you, I don't like that they tweak.
Morning, fellas. Thanks for taking my call.
Yep.
Madsen, Kinsler, Doolittle. Madsen, Kinsler, Doolittle. Madsen, Kinsler, and Doolittle. That is what got you here. So, Lise, come on.
Mm-hmm.
So, hitting games, pitching wins playoff games. The Nats did enough. They got one run. They should have held that run. Dusty overthought this. Scherzer coming out was the right move for the same reasons, injury, pitch count, etc. Madsen, Kinsler, Doolittle, fellas. It was 1-0, and we were going to Game 4.
All right, thanks, buddy. Thank you.
I'll say it over and over again. You got varsity pitchers, you got JV pitchers. Throughout the JV.
The B team.
In the last four postseasons, 17, 16, 14, and 12, they 585 at-bats. They have 118 hits. That's 201.
Hitting 201 in the postseason.
Now, this year really brings it down. They're hitting 121.
Right.
200 average.
They're hitting 121 as a
now,
team in the series.
Last year, they were pretty decent against the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm. But still, overall, in the postseason, they're hitting 201.
201.
Yeah.
It's very familiar territory. Some would say deja vu. We know it well.
Let's go to Randy in Fairfax.
As far as Scherzer coming out, there's a reason you look to your catcher. My guess is they even went to him in between innings. The catcher knows if your curveball's crisp.
Of course.
He knows if you got good enough movement on your fastball and your slider.
Right.
So
You
there's
got your
absolutely no
control,
problem with Scherzer
everything.
coming out.
All right,
Of
that's fine.
course.
Okay, that's fine. But he gave up one hit.
Understood. He knows who's coming up in the order. He knows if he's got what he takes to get those next guys out. If you want to quibble about the bullpen, absolutely. You know, the thing is you're gifted 4 errors, and whether or not you're hitting the ball, and I know this is not the way this team's built, and I know it's not the big leagues nowadays, but there used to be a term in there going manufacture runs, hit and run, sacrifice somebody over, do something to get someone in scoring position.
I still get
instead of
this
just
when
relying on
Max is
power.
up there. Max can't lay down a bunt.
Max
It
struck
pisses
out.
me off.
Thanks, Randy.
I mean,
You mean when who was on
he had
second?
the swinging strike there at the end, but he, 2 whiffs on the bunt attempts.
Yeah. I can't remember who was
It was
on.
early game.
Maybe it was Taylor
You've
who was
always
on
fancied
second.
yourself a bunting expert.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
you
it's not
give
that hard to
people
bunt.
tips.
It's just very
A pitcher
frustrating.
has to
Other
be able
teams
to.
do it.
You would
A
think.
pitcher has to be able to get a guy from second to third.
In fact, the Cubs did it yesterday.
Yeah. John Jay.
It should be in your repertoire.
Now, John Jay's
Should
a
have that skill
much
set.
better hitter than the pitchers are.
But Max is a great athlete. Max can bunt. He just didn't execute.
Here's what we're not talking about. Michael AAA Taylor should have caught that ball in center field. The announcers during the game said exactly that. That's his ball. He has to dive for that ball and catch that ball.
Somebody has to die for it.
Well, you know what? You got to blame Worth too. Worth slows down. If you watch that replay,
But it's a
Worth
center
slows
fielder's
down.
ball.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
but
center
you got to
fielder's ball
remember.
every time.
Okay, true, but he comes from a lot further distance. He's a lot further away from the ball.
He's right, but I'm telling you, Jason, in a beer league, softball league, I'm diving.
Someone has to
I'm
dive.
diving for the ball.
But Worth slows down. Worth can't be in left there. I got to put a
I was diving.
defensive.
I was in my living room. I was diving for that ball.
Yeah,
I get it, but you got to put a defensive replacement in left.
you're right. But Taylor still should have dove.
Jason Worth cannot be in left field in a tight game late in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he shouldn't be there. In my opinion,
to start it.
No, I took the Cubs, and I'm taking the Cubs again today.
A lot of venom.
I want the Nats to play the Dodgers. God damn it!
It ain't gonna happen.
You're right.
So they can get Kershaw again.
That's fine.